Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. I'm located in the central part of Wisconsin and today's date is Monday, October 27th, 2025. I was off last week and so now I feel like, oh my, I've been gone forever. But I had a previous engagement and it was really nice. Jim and I went to a steak feed for retired law enforcement for Clark County. And because I worked as a support person, I wasn't an officer, but a support person or secretary for 30 years for Clark County, we tried to go to them, and it was a lot of fun seeing people that I used to work with and visiting with them. But I'm back this week. I have some great cards to share with you that I got in the mail. And I have a fun card that I want to share with you. And that's a gift card. So we'll be doing that in just a little bit. I gotta find myself on my Kindle. I know I see Linda Hodge. Nice to see you. And it was nice to be off. But then you feel so guilty because you're so used to doing this every Monday. You know what I mean? So it's kind of different. Well, I've been busy making Christmas cards for class, for samples. And right there I am. I have them all ready. We have our Carol Martin and Denise Weiger from Colorado. I couldn't see that all on my phone, but nice to see you. Make sure you say hi so that I know you're there. And also, if you have time, share this video with your friends. Because when you share, then we meet new people and we get more friends. And I really like that. Okay. Let me get myself set up on my off. But then you feel so guilty. There. You don't need an echo. I had the sound turned up. There we go. All right. I got my November 1st, which is this Saturday, starts the next installment of Online Exclusive, and those, I got my pre-order, so I want to share them with you tonight. And so you know, the Join Special ends this Friday. So if you've been on the fence and you thought maybe you'd like to join, now this week is the time to do it. Wednesday is our kit class and October Christmas card class. So I've been very busy with that. And I can't wait to show you the new Christmas cards for November. There's Debbie Vine. And there's Ronnie Kaiser. It was a beautiful day. And I got outside today. I only stamped till about noonish. Oh, only for about a couple hours because I had to run to Marshfield in between. But yeah, I enjoyed the weather myself. My kind of weather. Beautiful, sunshiny day. Not a cloud in the sky. It was beautiful. Really liked it. Okay, we have in November, we have our November technique class coming up. That will be Wednesday, November 12th. And you know these classes are always available as a class to go. And it is repetitive stamping. And in a way, it reminds me of two-step stamping. But it's just a fancier way to say it. Whatever. Okay, before I flip my camera around, I have door prizes. So for comments, I have these beautiful Bubba Bath dots. I like these. They're very nice. They're going to go to Bonnie Knack from Wisconsin. So Bonnie, You probably aren't on tonight, but I know you'll watch later, and congratulations. You won for comments, and then for sharing, I have these petal pink dots. I'm going to send them to Patty Weed in New York. So Patty and Bonnie, congratulations. I got your envelopes all ready to go, so I will try and get them in the mail tomorrow. And let's see what else. Oh, there's Karen Halterman. Nice to see you from Iowa. And I see Sally Becker is watching just because I recognize her little picture, but she hasn't said hi to me yet. And there's somebody else watching that hasn't said hi. So remember, say hi. Okay, I am going to flip my camera around because I have so much to share with you. Okay, and let's see, right there. Now you can see that it's getting dark out already. Picture of Jim's truck. Just think, next week when I come to you on November 3rd, it'll be dark out. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's the only part of fall/winter that I don't like, is it getting so dark out by 5 o'clock or 4:30. By the first part of December, it'll be 4:30. So, yeah. There we go. Like I said, this is the last week you can sign up for $35. You can get $125 worth of product. Free shipping, plus a free paper pumpkin. I mean, pay your $35, get your goodies, and be done. You don't have to do any more. There's no obligation. But if you like that 20% to 25% discount when you place an order, you might want to stay in. Or if you have a big wish list, you can pay $99 and get $189 worth of product. Either way, it's a great deal. So if you're interested in signing up, if you have any other questions, pop me a message and I will get the answer for you. Okay, I have this very cute Halloween card that I received last week from Denise Weiger in Colorado. Isn't that cute? It is a cute fun fold. And I'll be keeping that. I know I can make that into a November card, or it might just be December's card. But yeah, it's very cute. And thank you. And then today, I got this beautiful card from Cheryl Marzinik in California. Isn't this pretty? With, I didn't get these floral dots, but they're very pretty. And yeah, she thanked me for her door prize. And this is such a good idea. What a great way to use up scraps. And even with Denise's card, great way to use up scraps. And we all have them, and it's always hard to throw them away. And yeah, so yeah, it is a great fun fold. I'm going to be probably using both, because there's times when, I don't know about you guys, but there are times when I have a block. I don't know how to do, how to make anything, right? And so that'll be great. This is the set we're using tonight, Words for the Season. It also has coordinating dies where the words are, and I typed them out: Merry Christmas, Greetings, New Year, Halloween, Happy, Wishes, Autumn, and Holidays. And I thought that was quite clever on my part. And here we have this. That's what we're doing tonight. Now, time for my pre-order. I got the punch, It is the 3 banner punch. The punch coordinates with, of course it coordinates with a word set. And, oh, right here it is. Banner sayings. So you get all these sayings that you can punch out with the banner. And as you can notice, new packaging. I'm not sure what to do about that because I will show you. I just don't know. I have a bookcase, and I'm just thinking I'm gonna have to do something. Okay, so this is what you get. This is it. Okay, so this is good. This could be your front. And this is on the inside. Right here. This is stamp set. I'm kind of sad. You know, I joined Stamping Up when you had to cut your own red rubber stamps out. And, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of hard. You know, when they introduced photopolymer, I had to get used to it. And now I have to get used to it. Oh yes, Karen, when I don't know what to stamp, I head off to Pinterest. Type in the name of the stamp set and get all kinds of ideas. So I'll be waiting to see what other people do with their storage. I haven't gotten too excited about it, but I thought this was a good thing with the banner punch. So that's that. Okay, now I got friendly foliage. I like this. And it has coordinating dies. So that'll be great. This is going to take up like no room at all. So I thought the dies would be in the same package as the stamps, but I was wrong. Get well, sending love, thinking of you. Always need those kind of cards. And then this is going to be very helpful. I like that. I usually, here's our dies. I usually put the dies on the inside of the package, like that, so I can see them. Or I put them on a magnet sheet, but sometimes I don't have time to. And that's, you know, you gotta save time when you can. Denise remembers what it was like to cut the red rubber, yep. But now this is what we get. We got to make the best of it because we can't give up our stamping. It's just going to take time. We have this one, Petals of Beauty. This is a 2-step stamping, which I could have used for technique class. But guess what? I didn't have my pre-order. I've seen some people go and stamp all the images and put them on this side. I'm not sure I want to do that though, because what's the purpose when you have it already on this side? Maybe so you don't have to go and flip it back and forth. That could be. But this is a cool set. And I don't know if it has dies, but I didn't get them. Well, that surprises me. We have, oh yeah, we did too. Petals of Beauty dies. So this cuts out these beautiful flowers. And I know I don't need more. Oh, and that's a big set too. I don't need more flowers, but I liked them. So what are you going to do? Online, these are all, yes, Kay, these are all online exclusive that we could pre-order. And I think you can still pre-order until the 1st. And I do my pre-order in steps because I can't afford to buy all this at once. But I wasn't here last week. Pop-up petals. This one I have a dies to match. And it has a die that will cut it out. I've seen it on Facebook, and it'll pop up your inside, you know, so you don't have to do it by hand and hope it works. So I'm looking forward to this one. It looks like a happy stamp set with matching dies. And then last is this background set, Lasting Linen. And that's a one stamp. And it's this. I'm going to like this because it's going to add a nice background. You know, I was thinking you could stamp flowers over the top. I'm not sure. And then I have this embossing folder. Beautiful pattern. I love embossing folders. It's not a 3D. I like embossing folders. I got this Brushed with Beauty designer series paper. There isn't very many designer series papers in this batch of online exclusive, which surprised me. We have that one. We have that one. We have that one. That one. And that one. Whoops, it must be one in between. That one, and then that one. And that one. So it got some pretty colors that, like I say, they'll go into effect November 1st. And I have to get them organized. Here are the embellishments. These are called Earthy Matte Dots. They go with the paper. I got Pearls of Beauty, Antique Pearls, and Low Profile Dots. These are not new. Put them over there. So, yeah. I like these. These are nice. I like the fact that Stampin' Up! Has made so many of these dots low profile. Petals of Beauty is so pretty. Yes, it is. And I think Pearls of Beauty coordinate with it. I'm positive. I'd have to look again online. Brushed with Beauty, the designer series paper, that's all coordinated. That all goes together. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what I can come up with. Maybe even next week. So, yeah, although I'm still in the Christmas mode. So, tonight's ink is real red. We're making a gift card. Okay. Let us begin. Words for the season. We are using, oh, and I have this done already. Wow, aren't you lucky? We are using a garden green base. It's just 5.5 by 4.25, just like this. On top of that, we will be putting North Pole Delivery on top of our base. So we'll do that right now. And because I showed you so many of my pre-order, we're running just a little bit late, but that's okay. This gift card is super simple, and I plan to make more because I like having gift cards on hand. I give one to my hairdresser, the gal that does my nails, and I think that'll be great. With maybe a gift card from Starbucks or something. Okay, so now that's our base. Now we're going to take a piece of garden green, which is 10.5 by 2 3/4. Oh, and don't worry about not being able to keep up. I post a replay of my Facebook Live on Thursdays with a complete recipe so that you can watch the video again and follow along. Okay, so this is 10 and a half by 2 3/4. We're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. And I've already taken my oval punch and cut out the slit just to make it easier. Okay, we're going to go and put a bead of glue. And you could go and use two-way tape, but I didn't have that ready. And while we wait, we'll just go and make the rest of the card. It goes right like that. Okay, so on the front, on the front, we have 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. And that's going to go like this. But we have a layer, we have a layer that's 2 1/2 by 4. That's our front layer. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Yep. Sorry I'm late. Oh, that's okay, Jeannie. We're making a Christmas gift card tonight using North Pole Delivery Designer Series paper and Garden Green and Real Red. Ah, festive colors. We have to start getting ready. Has anybody started making their Christmas cards or started your Christmas shopping? I am happy to say I have started. I got Jim a big Christmas present. And I ordered my son Justin and grandson something because you never know if they're going to watch. Anyway, it's going to go on the front. I had to make sure this is the inside, this is the front. But I've started, I do a little bit at a time. I am not one of these people that goes Christmas shopping on one day and gets everybody everything they are asking for. I like to spread it out, and I have found, probably since COVID, I do a lot of online ordering, which I probably shouldn't do, but I do. Okay, so there's our gift card, and if you can't see that, it goes just like that. And this will go right like this. But we have to take this out of here. We have to go and cut an oval. We'll see if I'm... Yes, I am using an old punch. Oh boy, huh? Couldn't have done it better myself. Oh, something I forgot to tell you. Cards are almost done. Well, good for you. I have some cards made. Almost done, Linda says. Well, good. Good, good, good. I went last Thursday. Was it Thursday? It was either Thursday or Friday. I think it's Thursday. I went bow hunting and Jim went hunting too. He sits not by me, usually on the other side of the creek. And I had a nice deer, a nice buck come through. And I decided, you know what? This isn't bad. I think I'm going to take it. And I did. And it was only 4:15, so it was really light out. And after I told Jim, he was pretty far away from me, he says, well, I'm going to hunt for a little bit longer. And at 5 o'clock, I decided, okay, I'm coming out of this stand because I can't wait. And I tracked it all by myself, and I found it. I was so proud of myself. I thought, oh, this is so wonderful. And after I got done shooting, I sit back And I always have my backpack right on my right-hand side. And I looked, and inside my backpack was this leaf. And I think it was a sign. Maybe my dad was hunting with me. I don't know. Okay, so now we'll get this little piece right here. Thank you, Karen. I was excited. I always get excited. Yeah. But yeah, to do it all by myself. I don't got them out all by myself. I'm not. People always ask me, don't you got them out by yourself? And I go, no. That's what I got a husband for. And a son. There. We stamped our verse on the inside. Okay. And let me put this away. I haven't done the front yet. Kind of doing just the inside first. However you want to do it. But this is really a neat and easy gift card. Didn't take that much time at all to make. Okay. There. It's like that, my card. And I only put this there just because I thought it was kind of bare. I guess I wouldn't have had to. But you could sign your name there or something. Okay? Okay. Now, I got my Words for the Season dies out and put them on a strip of real red cardstock that I already cut out and have adhesive strip on. I have done this with most of my adhesive sheets and cut these strips. I find it works so much better, and I like that. Okay. Oh, there's Kathy Sanford. Nice to see you. Okay. So we're going to... Did you see that? How that went? Just like... Oh, there it is. I thought, how could I lose it that fast? You're probably laughing at me, but this is like the story of my life. How fast I can lose stuff in this room. It's just crazy. I have to do things exactly the same every single time because otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, so here's Christmas. And I know right here is the dot, but you know, really, I never put the dot on. I think it's too hard. Okay, so let's get this out. There. Just like so. Okay. Excuse me. We're gonna go and Christmas is a big word, so we really have to play with it. I mean, really play with it. We might have to move there. There we go. And then we'll move these like that. Okay, yep, that works. Okay, so let's start with the C. When I made my sample one, I didn't lay it out as good as I should have. And that wasn't fun. Great idea with the adhesive tape. Oh yeah, the adhesive strips, you know, they're in big sheets. I just cut them all in strips. And it works so much better. In fact, I don't have any cut right now. I thought maybe I had some cut. But if you saw this room, you would say, oh my gosh, how can she find anything? Because I got all my classes are sitting on the floor behind me. So that always happens this time of year. With the Christmas card class and all the rest. There we go. And if it doesn't, if your adhesive strip isn't big enough, it doesn't matter. And you kind of just squish it along. Just like a sticker. There. Okay, let's do our Mary. And there we go. I just like how easy this went. I'm going to make some more because I like having them on hand. Oh, the UPS driver. I always give him a Christmas card or something. Well, we have a Quick Trip, which if you're not from Wisconsin, you probably don't know what a Quick Trip is, but it's a big gas station, and everybody goes to Quick Trip. I can get a gift card there. There. Look at that. Okay, keep going. Now this is going to go just like that. Yep. So let's do that. That's supposed to, let's see. Usually use a small gem or sequence for the dot above the, oh, that's a good idea. I never thought about that. Well, I just happen to have some sitting right here in front of me, but they're not little ones. They're big ones. So I'll have to. There. I'll have to do that. That is a great idea. I will find myself some, but just not right now. There, that's our card. Oh, and then I have some real red dots, but these are too big. I'm going to find a little one to put right there. But that's a great idea. And I'm going to put these right here. Like so. There. And that's our card. I love it. I think it turned out great. Nice and easy. And look, huh? It fits inside the envelope. It fits inside our regular envelope. So, yeah. And right here's our verse. And you could even write something up here if you wanted to. Whatever. But yeah. On to watching the World Series. Well, you enjoy it, Karen. Yeah. And now, I thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's card. And join me next Monday night. And we'll have another card for you to share. Don't forget about that join offer. This week is the last week. Alrighty. Take care, everybody.